Since it is National Nurses Week, we are honoring nurses and healthcare workers on the front line for all the work they do. News West 9's Christina Burgess is highlighting some of the nurses over at Medical Center Hospital. Christina, good morning.
Good morning, Jolena. Well, the uncertainty and the unexpected are both things that nurses in hospitals felt when going into work every day. But they still had to do their job and care for their patients. Well, I spoke with two nurses at the medical center here in Odessa about how working during the pandemic ended up bringing them closer together. At the Medical Center Hospital in Odessa, "Thank you MCH Heroes" is written on the glass, thanking workers for all they do.
I feel like nurses, and especially, nurses here that work at MCH, our goal is that, our patients feel like we have a lot of compassion for them and their families. We want to take care of them and the whole family unit, get them better and back to the lifestyle that they were before.
And their job as a nurse doesn't stop no matter what happens.
During quarantine, there was really no such thing as quarantine for us. We were still here every day.
Crystal Alexander is a director over nurses at the hospital and says as a nurse, patients always come first. But when the pandemic hit, her staff also came first.
I was telling them to know that we were prepared, that there was a whole team that was working on the back end and that we heard their concerns. We were working, every week we were meeting to try to make sure that we were meeting those guidelines and that, we were here with them. We were here to support them. A lot of us directors, we were here taking patients because there just wasn't enough nurses at times.
With all the uncertainty they had to go through, these nurses here came together and realized they have each other to count on.
So I think we saw healthcare really kind of band together. People that you worked with before, now you were in the trenches and you were up here long hours, doing things, trying to prepare for the next day. We really banded together, and I saw a lot of people form bonds and, support each other where we hadn't seen support before.
Their bonds made during a time they hadn't foreseen coming made them even better at their job.
Any experience going through a pandemic like that makes you a stronger nurse because you see more, you learn more, you know more, and it definitely makes you a more well-rounded nurse.
Well, thank you to the nurses at the medical center for all that they are doing, and nurses everywhere. We appreciate all that you do.